this is on the wrong. Well, for some reason, this is not on. Oh, there we go. Okay. I have the wrong date sitting there. Okay, you can't see this fabric, so I'm going to put you down a little. Let me see if that's any better. Oh yeah, you'll be able to see the fabric. Hi, Katie. Hi, Katie's Crafts. My head's not going to be in the live stream, but I want the fabric to be able to be in it and be seen. But I'm going to turn on the other camera so you can see all the stuff I got. Actually, no. All right. I'm going to go through this first one here. And I have 2 more giant bags of fabric that I got. These little fat quarters were in there. They're from Joann's. There's this one. This one. I don't know if there's a, doesn't really say the color on there, but there's this one. Let me know if you can see it good. There's a green one. And this is a stash sampler. It's a ½ yard. Let's see where it's from. Fabric Editions Incorporated. And they're from Greenville, South Carolina. Oh, hi, Linda. There's no sound? Okay, let me go in and see. Well, let me turn on these other. Hold on 1 second. Oh, Linda, Katie's Craft can see and hear, so I don't know why you can't hear. Oh. Okay, I'm going to turn this one off. So I could, because I'm streaming on high stream, so I want to make sure these are off here. All right. Let me make sure I'm right on here. Yep, we're on. Okay. And then there's a 1 yard bundle. And this one is from the same place, Fabric Editions in Greenville, South Carolina. And here's another one. This is a stash starter 1 yard bundle and one single 18 by 21 inch. Oh, no, that's the supplies needed for the pillow. This is a 1 yard bundle, Stash Buster. This one is a batik. It's a half yard. And this is another 1 yard from the same stash starter. Let me know if you can see the fabrics all right. And then this was also in there. I'm not sure who it's from, but it was in a little baggie. This orange with like purple trees, really pretty. And there's 2 pieces in here. Coral, it says. I'm trying to see who it's from. It's not really saying. Well, it's not saying. It looks to be 2 fat quarters in this bundle. Let me see if this one has. No, salvage was cut off. And I don't really need that bag. And then here is 32 5-inch Love flannel squares from a store on eBay. And here's another 32-inch 5-inch flannel squares from a shop on eBay. This one looks to be either a yard or half a yard. And this is Amy Love at Amy Butler. And it looks like it's all been washed because it doesn't have that fabric smell to it. Then I have this one, which is Michael Miller. And here's a green like a paisley. Let me see if it says who it's through. Oh, I think the selvage is cut off of this one. But there's a pretty green paisley. Oh, I got all of this and the books for... The fabric was $60, I think, and the books were another $11. But let me show you the other. I got this bag here. Let me put the thing up so I can show you. I got this giant thing full of fabric. Oh! And this giant one full of fabric. And 11 or 12 quilt books. And then this one is full. So now I gotta see if I'm still in, if you can still see the fabrics. I don't think, but I think if I hold it up like to here, you'll be able to see. Yeah. Let's turn you over here where there's some light. Then I got this one. And there's quite a bit of yardage on this one. Let's see who it is. Or where it's from. Daisy Chain by Amy Butler. There's quite a bit there. if I can go any lower. No. There. Let's see how that is. Oh yeah, you can see good there. And then I got a ton of this purple. Looks like it has tulips or some kind of flowers on it. And there's a ton. Of course, it's going to take me forever to iron all this. This is Tina Givens for Westminster Fibers, and it's called Honeysuckle. Whew. And this one's like a taupe green and pink, and this is Daisy Chain Amy Butler. And there's quite a bit of it. All right, I'm going to move some of this back here so it's not in my way. All right, there's still more in here. I love this. And this is Wheels by Mind's Eye, and it's a Riley Blake. All right, I'll stop moving it so you can get a good look. I don't know where I'm going to store all this, but couldn't pass it up. Then there's this. And I think the selvage was cut off of this. Oh, nope, there's some over here. It is Flirt by something Jervis, Moda fabric. And there's quite a bit of this. Whew. This back there. And then there's some kind of silky stuff. Looks like they may have made a scarf out of it. Yeah, it's a scarf. So there's that one empty. Let me grab another. If I can get it up here. Oh, God. I mean, look at that. That's as tall as I am. All right. And there's this pretty floral. And this is called Vintage Paisley. Meadows Wee by Sandy Henderson. This is Sandy Henderson. All right, here's a little bit, two little bits. And this is Boutique by Chesma. This is Moda. Here's another little piece. But it looks like either a fat quarter or, you know, nice scrap. That one didn't say what it was. And here's another one. And I love all the mustard. And there's, you know, it's been cut off. So I really don't know what it is. And then there's this, quite a bit. And this is Hearth and Bailey Westminster Fibers. Get out a few of these. And here's some nice polka dot scrap. Let me open it up so you can see. I don't know who that's by. And then we have this one, which there is a salvage. Well, it's sprinkle dots. I better get going a little faster, or I'll be here all night. And here's some green dots. Or no, they're green circles, but it's really pretty. And this is really pretty. I love blues and turquoise. And this is well, doesn't say. Springs Serendipity by Springs Creative Products. Never heard of them, but it's pretty. Well, you're going to have to stay there because I don't have room. Then I got a nice hunk of this. It's like a mustard and a orange. And I'm not going to look to see. Oh, it's down here. Westminster Fibers Check-A-Dot. So there's Check-A-Dot. And here's some like brown and like a greenish polka dot. And this is by Wendy Slotboom, In the Beginning Fabrics. And it's got a copyright of 2009. This pretty rose fabric. This is Amy Butler. It's probably going to take me a month to iron all this. And there's a nice piece of this. And this is like a teal and pink floral. I don't know who it's by. Oh, this is a pretty purple and like a teal. Look at that. And this is Amy Butler. Oh, and I think this is another Amy Butler. No, this is Westminster Fibers. Let me see if I can make room for some of this over there. I'm running out of room. And this is only the second bucket. I have another whole bucket to go. Oh, there's a lot of yardage of this chevron. I could always use this for a backing of a quilt. And this is Brother Sister Design Studio. So there's quite a bit of that. And here's some more, like a paisley with roses in it and turquoise. I'm loving this. And there's a lot of this. And this is a Westminster Fibers. If anybody knows where Hi, Courtney. Let me move some of this over here. Get my stuff out of the way. And there's a big hunk, another paisley. And this seems to match the other one. So this is probably, yeah, Westminster fibers. And there's quite a bit. So when I iron it and everything to put away, I will find out how much of everything about. And here's a nice hunk of chevron. And this is Brother Sister Designs. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be here forever. And this looks like little anchors or something. It's like a brown with teal and white. I don't know what it's called, but let's see who this is. Oh, Robert Kaufman. And here's a nice pretty scrap, which I was so happy to find these bright prints. This is Rowan Westminster fibers, because I didn't have a lot of bright colors. I had a lot of vintage fabric, but no bright colors. And this is another floral with the blues, which I already know I'm making myself a bag out of this. And this is Songbird by Karina Gardner, 2012. And there's quite a bit of this. Ooh, this is pretty. Like a orange medallions, but they're floral. But I don't know who it's from. And this is some lime green and green dots. Let me know if you can see. Oh, I can imagine. I'm sorry, Courtney. And here's some more of that fabric that was in the other one. This is like chiffon. So that'll make a nice scarf or something. But I got to get my serger. Well, I could do a rolled hem. But I got to get my serger fixed. And here's like a dark brown and a teal. It's roses. At first I thought it was pineapples. And this is from Joann's. And here's just white. It almost looks like what you do needlepoint for. But they've made something out of it. So I'll probably donate this back because I don't need it. And here's some pretty green floral. It almost looks like daffodils on there. Nice big scrap, so that'll be nice. I can use that and practice on my aqua quilt I bought last year. And there's some pretty flowers with like dots inside. There's quite a bit of that. I'm not going to take each one apart to see. Here's some more of that green dots that's over there. So either a quilter must have donated this, or their family. Oh, look at these cute little monkeys. Oh, those monkeys are adorable. They're playing and having a good old time. That'll be nice to make a kid's quilt out of. Oh, and this is pretty. Serendipity Batik from Creative Products. Doesn't look like a batik to me, but it's pretty. Oh, there's more of that white. I'll put it down there. And then there's some checked. And a tiny scrap of checked. And a little scrap of the little flowers. Some gray stripes. Which I'm going to keep that over there because I need gray. And some gray chevron. And a small scrap of this. I hope you can see the colors good. All right. Midwest Modern, Amy Butler. And there's probably a good yard here. I'm not good at judging how much is there. And this is, oh, to me it reminds me of eyeballs, but it's not. It's like a bunch of balls connected together with yellow and pink and mustard. But that's pretty. Ugh. And here's a big, big chunk of this blue floral. Uh-oh, my big bag's getting ready to fall off. All right, let's move some of this over there, I guess. And here's like some royal blue and flowers. That's pretty. And some blue. This is Robert Kaufman with the polka dots. Oops. And this is pretty. It's got big floral prints. This is Amy Butler, the Westminster fabric. And here's a scrap from Joann's. It's like brown with turquoise flowers. Oops, forgot the camera's over there. Yeah, we took the dog to the groom today, and when he's at the groom, we always go to the thrift store. And then we go for a mulatte. And I almost left this there. My daughter talked me into it. She goes, Mom, I bought your gas today, so you have extra money. Go for it. So I did. This is Michael Miller. And this is a scrap of like pink, but that'll be nice. A lot of times, if I make a bag, I like to put a little color inside if it's plain. And then this one. This seems to match that other line over there, the same type of thing. Oh, this green is pretty. And there's a nice gray. You're going over in the grays. And here's a bunch of interfacing. It looks to be maybe that Wonder Under. I don't know. But I'll use it. Put you over there on my laptop. Here's some more of the polka dots by Robert Kaufman. And here's a, I don't know if that's black or blue, but floral. And there's a nice hunk of this. Michael Miller. That's pretty. sewing room. All right, we're almost to the end of this. Here's some purple. Just a little scrap. If that loud noise was my dog snoring, he seems to make it in every live stream. There's a paisley. Here's a black and white. And here's a scrap of brown. Michael Miller. Floral. I'm going to have to shove all this back in here. And look at this. That's pretty. I don't know who it's from, but it's pretty. And I like that it has the border here, because I like to cut the borders off and use them for straps. Oh, look at how pretty that is. And here's a pretty one. I don't know who that's from. Kind of reminds me of Tula Pink, but I don't think it is. But who knows? And here's some more of that same fabric. And a little scrap of this. And a little tape measure. All right, and then there's one little piece of this in there. So let me shove this back in there, and then we'll go into number 3. I'll throw it over there away from the heater. Oh God, here's the big one. Well, where's this one unzipped? Yes, I did get a score at the thrift store. And this one is, I gotta set this down. It's too heavy to hold up. I'll just take a little stack out. And anything I don't like or don't use, I'll give away. But I like this lime green. And for time's sake, I'm not going to go through and look through every one. That's Amy Butler. Because I'm sure you guys know this fabric better than I do, because I'm new at this. I've only been quilting a year. Oh, that's pretty. Nice and subtle. Oh, and who doesn't like a good black and white? And this is like stripes and floral. That one's Sherry Berry Designs. And here's a little scrap. Wow, it's pretty. This is Moda. And I think there's more of this in that other pile, or the pile behind me. And this one's Michael Miller. That's pretty. I like the little bird right there. This is Amy Butler. I love these big, big roses. And there's quite a bit of this. So I can even use, excuse me. Hi, Margie's Craft Corner. Oh, I gotta sign into my Nightbot. And here's some more green and blue. This looks like pink and orange and green. Hi-yo, Patty! And here's a bunch of little scraps. which will be perfect. I'm going to put those over there along with those. Oh, I got some yellow ones, little pieces, but those are perfect. Here's a nice red. This is, whoops. Here's a nice little stripe. And there's a scrap of pink flowers. I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty. Some circles. Here's some paisley. Those almost look like hearts with hats on them. And there's this. I think there's more in the other pile of this. Oh, here's some more of that floral that I like. Little scrap. Oh, this is pretty. You can come thrift shopping with me anytime you want, Patty. Here's some more of the blue and brown polka dot. Oh, let me see, where am I going? Oh, I'll shove it over there. All right, let me grab another stack. Oh. Holy moly moly. There's a big chunk of this. Oh, this is like a canvas. That'll come in handy for a bag. It's like a big paisley. Whatever they made, they must have bought like a lot of the same line. And here's like a, looks like a mask almost with a band-aid in the middle. Doesn't it? Yeah, Margie's crafty corner, she crochets a lot, and she has a lot of lives with the crochet ladies. And Granny's Sewing Room has a nice channel too. There's pink and yellow. I forgot to turn on my Nightbot, but I will put everybody's link in the description. And Pieces, Love, and Quilting, check out her channel. That's a really good one also. And here's another big wild floral. But I love it. I don't know what you really do with these big prints, but I'll find something. Oh, this is more of that flannel, or not flannel, canvas. This is a score, baby. Woo! Look at all that. Holy cow. Now I'll set you, where am I going? Up on top, I guess. All right, and here's some brown with, it's really pretty. It has like turquoise flower, like daisies with peace signs in it. And here's another big print that's fun. You could probably fussy cut some of these flowers too. And here's another paisley. This is Amy Butler, which there's more in one of these piles. And here's the dots again. This is red and pink dots. Who doesn't love a good dot? Oh, I think we already did that one. One more pile after this one, and here's some gray and white. Which that'll go over there in the gray and white with that yellow. And here is some Robert Kaufman. That'll go over there. I try and keep the grays together because I use a lot of grays. And there's this little piece. And this little piece. Which that'll go over in my scrap. And then another one. Oh, two pieces of the giant floral Amy Butler. I hope you can see these good. Oh, good. I'm glad you're using the zippers. I used to use those zippers all the time. If you need more, let me know. I'll mail you some, Patty. Because I have tons. Here's another floral. Alright, I gotta move some of this out of the way. Whoops. Go over there. I'm gonna have a cave in and you won't be able to find me. Here's some lime green floral and like medallion. That's pretty. And there's quite a bit of it too. Alright, last stack of this, and then I can move on to the craft books. Ooh, here's some Christmas scrap, which I'm not going to throw it, but my Christmas basket's right over there. I haven't put it away yet. Oh, this is flannel. This is pretty. It's like dots. That would make a nice backing for a quilt, if there's enough, or a baby quilt even. And that's from Joann's. Here's some more Christmas fabric. That'll go over there in the scraps for Christmas. And here's, wow, there's a lot. This is Waverly. But look at all that. I mean, there's yardage there. They paid $22 for this piece, and there's 3.97 yards. So it was $22.06. The tag is still on it. And I like that. Yeah, $27.34. Well, there's two tags. One must have been, I'm hoping she paid the $22 and not more than it was worth. So there's all that fabric. So let me shove it back in this thing. And then I'll move on to the bookies. Or the quilt books, all the quilt books I got. And this isn't going back in very neatly because I have to iron all this. And it doesn't smell chemically like most of it, so they probably washed it. But now I'll just have to iron it all. Oh, God, these books are heavy. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. I picked up this book here. Cross Stitch from a Country Garden, because I have a bunch of cross stitch and embroidery pattern for my grandmother. Well, I don't know how to do it, so I'm hoping this has something in there to show me how. And that was $2. The rest of all these quilt books were $1. Here's Great American Quilts 1988. This is from Oxmoor House, but I liked the quilt with the, whatever you call that. It's beyond my skill, but. And then Thimbleberries Block by Block to Beautiful by Lynette Jensen. And it has an orange sticker, it was $1. And it has some pumpkin quilts and different ones. And the ones on the front. This one is Thimbleberry's Classic Country Quilts by Lynette Jensen. Then it has some stuff on the back. This one is Thimbleberry's Lynette Jensen Scrap Quilts. And there's the projects on the back. And this one is a calendar table toppers, Thimbleberry. And this one was, she paid $23.99 for this one. I got it for $1. And here, this one is Bears in the Woods quilt. And then it has those really cool ornaments on the back. I thought next year I'll be making some of these, hopefully. I still got a few more in here. This one is Beginner's Luck, over 20 tried and true quilts. This one is a vintage Oxmoor House 1987 Great American Quilts. This one's Eleanor Burns. I love the quilt on the top. This one was $1 and it was originally $19.95. So it really has some pretty stuff in there. I mean, look at that. This one's my fave. And here's another big one. And I'll have to check all my books when I get time to see if I have any doubles. If I have any doubles, then I will be giving away the double. Who's this from? Thimbleberry Quilts, Lynette Jensen. Oh, and this book was $24.95. And last but not least, Amish Quilts, or Amish Mennonite by Catherine Gary. Or I don't know how you say that. But that is it. And I bought my daughter a little vase. So that's it. That's everything I got today. That was pretty good. Oh, and a mulatte. Okay, I won't keep everyone. I'm going to go in, and before I get off of here, I'm going to put everybody's channel in the chat. Let's see. Because I forgot to sign into my Nightbot. So I've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Copy and paste. Oh, crap. Hi, Barb Olson. Oh, you have the cross stitch? Oh, that's good. I don't know how to cross stitch. I want to learn, but there's the first link. Pieces Lovin' Quilting. Now I got to do, yeah, Margie's Crafty. What is her name? Margie's Crafty Corner. She showed me how to put a link in here so it would do the links for me, but I forgot to sign in to Nightbot, so. Margie. Oops. There we go. Let's put her in the chat, or in her link in the description. Night, Patty. I'm going to go live this weekend, and is there any other channels in here? Oh, Granny's Sewing Room. Let me put her in here first. And then I'll tell you what I'm doing this weekend. Well, I can't find it. I'll have to come back in and put it. Oh, there it is. Huh. Okay. I picked out the, oops, I was going to say I picked out the fabric for the wristlet I'm going to make. And I'm making it with this zipper tape. I haven't picked out the thing yet. And here is the bottom. It's like a gold glitter. I've already got that out. And this is going to be the outside of the bag. It's going to be a little wristlet. And then this is going to be the lining. And I will be doing that video this weekend. I can't do it Friday. I have plans. And I can't do it Saturday because I'm going to be in a class. So it'll have to be Sunday. But if I have time tomorrow, I'll get the video ready. But if not, it'll be Sunday. And that's all I have. So thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, I got to go over here to sign off.